And we our TV viewers to bend the field at part of the Barco Durant's Athletic Complex. Mike Fiorillo, Ed Marin, as we bring you high school football. Tonight's contest, the 0-1 General McLane Lancers meet the 0-1 Meadville Bulldogs. You know, Ed, both of these schools have great tradition. Last week, both of them got stomped on.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, they got the score run up on them. They got run on. I know I said earlier that General McLane's defense, I think they're pretty soft in the middle. So I think we can run up on them pretty good. On the Bulldog side of the ball, I mean, you got a quarterback in Colin Kilburn. He knows every single player's responsibility on that team. So, you know, he's going out. This is his first home start, so I'm looking for big things from him. I know he knows how to secure the ball pretty well. But it comes down to our offensive line. And now, hopefully, this revamp of the offensive line does well. And I really look for big things out of, you know, sophomore Tommy Pollard and senior Whistler and Nate Pentura on the left tackle spot. And we already know William Peskowski can block, and he's quick off the ball. So I expect some big yardage tonight.
On the other side of the coin, on the McLane side, Jake Parker's their quarterback, senior, 6 foot 195, very good quarterback, very good athlete. They will run the veer option when they come out on offense. Their slot back, Nair Singleton, a very good runner, 6'1", 165. Their fullback, Dominic West, number 4. He's the all-everything running back for McLane. And then Brett Horn, the other running back, a junior, 5'10", 200. Very good back, too. Their head coach in his 20th year at the helm, Jim Wells, 168-56. Won a state championship also. Ed, a very good coach, and I'm sure after last Friday night, he has his team ready to go tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with his resume and what he has accomplished over his 20-year career, I know that he's got these Lancers coming out here.
Here come the Lancers right there. They're coming out on the field. The German McLane Lancers are on the field. There they come right there wearing their white uniforms with red pants, silver helmets. Meadville fans are waiting for the Bulldogs to come out on the field. This should be an exciting, beautiful night here at Bender Field for the game too, Ed. Just great conditions, hardly any wind, just good football. As Dave Kennedy's cranked up the music there for a second, which surprises me.
I think we need to give him,
oh my God,
a little instructions on how to turn it down.
Oh,
hey, there
man.
we go. Hey, all right.
Woo.
I thought I blew out an eardrum.
I did too. That's unusual for Mr. Kennedy. Now, if you turn down to the side of the field, there's the camera right there. You see the Bulldogs. There's the tunnel, and the Bulldogs will enter the field with their Bulldog flag and "Don't Tread on Me" flag and the American flag.
Isaiah Manning going to lead them out.
Isaiah Manning, one of the captains, number 1, uniform number, being recruited by many D2 schools and a few D1 schools as we speak.
One heck of a linebacker. Probably one of the best that might come out of Meadville after this year.
You know, when I saw him play as a sophomore, I told him he had a chance to be one of the best to come out, and he hasn't let us down. So here come the Bulldogs. And we are 6 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff here at Bender Field. And there's the Bulldog, Mr. Beck with his Bulldog. There's Isaiah Manning with the flag right there up on your screen. Just a great night for football here at Bender Field on the Barco Durant's Athletic Complex, broadcasting from, Ed, the Jack Hyland press box. And Jack Hyland, former coach, after he retired from coaching, spent many years up here with Ray Horner, calling games. And Adam Marco. Yep, and Adam Marco had provided great insight, and the press box has been named after Jack Hyland, and rightly so. So it's a very good crowd has filed in here at Bender Field tonight. The home crowd hoping for a W. McLane has good support across the way. So there's Mr. Beck
giving a little prep talk.
Giving a little pep
He's saying, this is our house.
That's right, and he, the players are probably most scared about getting bit before the game, so they were kind of backing up when he brought the dog over. They don't want to get an injury right there. That would be an unfortunate injury. As the band goes on the radio side, we're going to take a 3-minute break on the radio side. The TV side, we're going to keep it here. So on the radio side, we'll be back with more Bulldog football after 3 minutes. Bulldog football on 1490 WMGW, on the was at 94.3 FM. And also, download the Ustream app, type in Meadville Sports, and take us anywhere.
That's a lot to remember.
Back here on the TV side, Meadville High Band will be playing the national anthem. As Ed said, the band is a little bigger than it was the last couple of years, which is a good thing.
Would we please rise for our national anthem, directed by student C.J. Graham, followed by the alma mater, directed by Sophia Sepulveda.
Quick interview. We'll play some at halftime. Tell her you have an interview too. And we're back at Bender Field on the radio and TV side as the band plays the Meadville alma mater. For a decent crowd here at Bender Field, we've seen the McLane Lancers and the Meadville Bulldogs. A game between two teams that really want to get a W tonight after they both lost their opening game. Gerald McLane lost at home to Grove City. Meadville Bulldogs lost on the road at Vet Stadium to the new Erie High School, which is a combination of three schools, which are Erie Central, Strong Vincent, and Erie East. And they play prep tonight, Ed, so their winning streak's coming to an abrupt end right away. Prep Ramblers favorites to win the state championship in their classification this year. They have 6 players on the Cathedral Prep Ramblers, 6 starters that are being recruited by D1 schools. 2 of them have signed already to go to their D1 schools. Their quarterback, Mishler, and one of their offensive linemen is committed to go to Penn State. So, and by the way, it is really good to see Penn State starting to recruit this area. You know, they got a kid from Mershurst Prep, they got a kid from Meadville, now they just got a kid from Cathedral Prep going there.
A lot of those kids, besides, what was it, Brian Mills? I think he was the last really big name to go down there. But a lot of them were going to, like, Michigan, Iowa, over in that area.
Okay, we got the captains now for Meadville. Number 1, Isaiah Manning. Number 4, Deshaun Wolford. And number 72, William Paskowski. Why don't you give us McLane's captains?
We got
number 3.
Number 3 is Jake Parker.
Get number 2.
Number 2 is Nazir Singleton.
We got a number 7. We got a number 72.
And 72 is Derek Waltz.
And we have a number 79.
And that would be Stephen Myers.
All right, so let's see here. They both shake hands. You know, I was looking at the names too. I didn't catch who won the toss or who was doing what. So we'll find out as you find out. Sit back and enjoy as Ed and I bring you this high school football game on Armstrong. And Armstrong will be broadcasting more football games this year. And also they'll be broadcasting boys and girls soccer, girls volleyball. You know, they cover it all, Ed. In the wintertime, they do wrestling. They do basketball, boys and girls. Springtime, they do some softball and baseball. So if you're a fan of high school athletics, you want to turn into Armstrong, and you get a lot of it. By the way, I want to give a shout-out to our producer tonight, Kevin Tompany, who is ready to go and does a great job all the time. Jeff Corey, one of the camera guys down there.
We are kicking off first.
So the Bulldogs will be kicking off. And Julius Ream will be kicking. Deep for the Lancers is number 1, Jacob Timkino. He's one of the deep men. And number 2, Nasser Singleton. Last week, one of the bright spots for Meadville, Ed, believe it or not, was a kicking game. They covered everything well, and they kicked well.
Big difference from 2 years ago, huh?
Even last year. Even last year. That was the bright spot for last week. But here we go. It's a new week, new beginnings for both teams. On a beautiful night here at Bender Field at the Barco Durats Athletic Complex in Meadville, PA. Ream now getting his kicking team in order. Special team coach, by the way, for Meadville this year is Mark Richards. He's the special team coach. Ream ready to go and boots it. Nice kick by Julius. Taken by Timko on a 20-25. Gets the seam up the middle. Good return, almost to the 40, about the 39-yard line. Tackled by Landon Beck on the tackle. Like that kid, the way he plays. Landon Beck, number 12.
Landon Beck's really good. I seen number 49, Arian Cotterman. The up back came up there and knocked him down, and that just opened it up a little bit of hole for the
good return for the Lancers. They start out on their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Parker brings them out of the huddle. They'll run the veer option. He's under center, which is unusual. He's running a tight eye right now with a wing to the right. Parker Collingston is going to hand off to his fullback, and he gets a good gain right up the middle to the 45-yard line on 1st down. That's 24, Brett Horn. Brett Horn. Boy, if they get the inside game running, it's going to open up the outside, too.
Yeah, because that was a good 6-yard gain right there. That right side was open a little bit.
Came off the ball.
He didn't get touched until 3 yards down off the ball.
Came right off the ball, and there's no play there by Meadville's D-line as Parker takes him out on 2nd and 6 for the Lancers. They're the ball on their own 44.5-yard line. Parker calling signals. Motion man gives it to Horn again inside. Big gain, 1st down for the Lancers right off tackle. After the 1st down, tackle by Manning. And
Miles Moreland.
And Miles Moreland.
Number 13.
Yep. So right now, 2 running plays. Nice holes by the Lancers.
Yeah, so far, the 2 plays, the Lancers offensive line's been pushing our defensive line back.
Nothing fancy either. Straight ahead running by the Lancers as they go tight. Parker calling signals. Motion to the right. Come back to the middle, up the middle again. Big gain again at Red. And Brett Horn is just rumbling, bumbling against the Bulldog defense. Another 1st down for the Lancers.
Well, I mean, you can see that I know the reason why they're running up the middle is because we don't have anybody over center right now. They're might have to make an adjustment, put somebody over to center. If not, this might be a long night for the Bulldog defense.
Second 1st down for the Lancers as Parker brings them up on the Meadville 36-yard line. Again, tight formation by the Lancers. Parker calling signals. Sutter step. He gives it to. He fakes it. He's going to take it around the left side, and he's going to get about a 2-yard gain, bumped out of bounds on a nice play.
Wolford.
By Deshaun Wolford. Nice job by Wolford on that play.
Yeah, it was.
Parker kept it. He got about 2 yards on that. Got to believe the Lancers are in 4-down territory already, Ed.
Oh, most definitely.
So I got to go 4 yards on that. Excuse me. 2nd and 6. 10:29 to go in the 1st quarter. Just started here at Bender Field. No score between the Lancers and the Bulldog. The Lancers on a march. Now in the pistol formation, Parker goes. Usually from the pistol, they run the veer. And they just run a jet sweep to the right. They got the corner turned. No containment out there. And after a 1st down, he's brought down as Nasser Singleton.
Man.
Good run by Singleton.
You can see on that play that Singleton just stiff-armed Miles Moreland. Put him right down. I mean, that was a good play by that running back.
Singleton, a good runner. Another 1st down. That's the 4th 1st down on this drive for the Lancers, and they have their way so far with the Meadville defense. Parker calling signals. He's got a split to the left. He's in a pistol formation. He's going to give it to his up back. Going to run to the middle, and he's going to get about 4 yards again. Good run by Dominic West. And right now, the offensive line by the Lancers is getting good push against the Meadville defensive line.
Oh, they are. They're coming off the ball firing.
Meadville's catching.
Yep.
And you can't catch. You got to explode into the man. Lancers controlling the clock, taking the opening kickoff from their own 48-yard line down to the Meadville 22-yard line. It's 2nd and 7. Parker under center this time. Tight formation for the Lancers. He's going to hand it up there off tackle. And there's a rumbling bumble for another 1st down. Brett Horn, and Meadville has no answer for that play. None at all. Just running it right off tackle. Nobody's
making. You can see that, Mike, like you just said a couple seconds ago, that they're catching, and that middle's wide open.
Number 51 going in.
Tommy Pollard coming in for, who's that? Either I think it's that Tyler Armory.
Yep. Parker calling signals, tight formation, first down for the Lancers. First and goal. Going inside again. He's going to go in for the touchdown. For Jerry McLane. Jack Parker took it himself. The quarterback faked the dive, went off tackle, and the Lancers with no problem first to score 6-0. Parker 8-yard run.
Tell you what, that line, they just can't, they have to stop catching there for a little bit. I mean, I tell you what, the General McLane's coach, they must have saw something in that defense that he knew he can run up the middle on them.
Right now he's saying our kids are tougher than yours. Extra point is up and it's good. So at 9:02 left in the first quarter, McLane 7, the Bulldogs 0. We'll take a short 30-second timeout as you're listening to Bulldog football on WAS 94.3 FM, 1490 WMGW, and you stream it on your phone. Type in Meadville Sports and take us anywhere you want. Back here at Bender Field, 9:02 left in the first quarter. McLane with a 52-yard drive at 7-0 Lancers. Here's the kickoff, and there's the kick, and it's taken
Sean Wolford.
Sean Wolford at the 25. He's tippy-toeing to the 30, and he falls down to the 35-yard line. So the Meadville offense now needs to answer it and need to get a sustained drive. Timpano with the tackle for the Lancers. Meadville comes out with Colin Kilburn, the quarterback, 5'11", 190 junior. His running backs, fullback Isaiah Manning, 6'1", 205 senior. Deshaun Wolford, 5'10", 160 senior. Julius Ream, 5'10", and about 190 senior. Meadville run their power formation offense. And off to the left side, and Meadville gets nice second effort, gets a yard at most.
They marked him down at the line of scrimmage on that.
Again,
I thought he got in the yard too, but the ref came in there and.
Looks like we're in slow motion.
Yeah.
I mean, Meadville looks like they're in slow motion. Wow. I mean, that didn't look like anybody came off the ball. 26 going in for Meadville, and that is Jonathan Shallow is split in, bringing into play. Second and 10 for the Dogs. 8:20 to go in this first quarter. Gerald McLane 7, Meadville 0. Kilburn down, calling signals. He's going to hand it to Manning inside. He's got no place to go, and he fights for a couple of yards. Again, Meadville line getting beat off the ball, Ed.
Yeah, about 3.5-yard carry on there, but I mean, good thing Isaiah has some strong legs. He just kept it churning and, you know, kept his body forward. So about 4-yard gain. That's better than what he could have had.
3rd and 6. As Chandler Edwards brings the ball play in now for Meadville. Chandler Edwards is a sophomore, playing wide out, number 23. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Looks like they're having problems picking up who they need to block right now. Kilburn calling signals. Going to pitch it wide left here. And it's going to be about a 4-yard gain, but it's going to be a little short of a first down, and I guess we got a punt. That was Julius Ream.
2 yards short.
Going to be 4th and 2.
Yep, they're punting.
But the defense played in the first series, you have to punt.
I mean, we were talking about this at lunchtime. You know, they got about 9 in the box.
So here we go. Meadville's going to punt. Ream's going to punt. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Gerald McLane. They scored in their first possession. Meadville 3 and out. Good snap. Ream gets it. Lets it go. Booming kick. Nice kick. And they're going to let it go. Takes a little bit of a Meadville bounce, and it's going to be down about the 21-yard line of General McLane.
Down by Jonte Brown.
Jonte Brown made the
He got down there pretty quick, and that was a line drive kick, too.
Yeah, good coverage by the special team.
Yes.
So McLane will start with their second possession. First possession was very successful for the Lancers. They'll actually get the ball on their own 22-yard line with 6:45 to go in the first quarter. They lead Meadville 7-0. As Parker brings him out, he's going tight again. That tells you you're going to run between the tackles. That big fullback, he's calling signals. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to take it, and this time he goes nowhere.
I tell you what, Tyler Armory did a really good job by keeping his feet there. He didn't over pursue or anything.
And you know, Ed, you brought up a good point, because last week and early on today, we're over pursuing and leaving the holes. You got to slow play that.
Yep, that's what the defense ends are supposed to do. You don't want to crash down too hard. Puts you right out of the play.
2-yard loss for the Lancers. 2nd and 12 as Parker brings them up again over center. Get a motion man, Singleton to the right. Parker's going to try to run the option. Goes inside that time, gets about 5-6 yards. So big 3rd down for the Meadville defense coming up. The ball's on the 28-yard line.
Yep, 28.
So it'll be 3rd and about 4. Big 3rd down. Miles Moreland with the tackle. Big down for the Meadville defense at early on in this game. 3rd and 4.
Here.
Meadville needs a 3 and out. Get that ball back. Parker under center again. Calling signals. He's going to run this side, and this time they stop him, and they're going to have to punt.
No, he's just short, about a yard short.
Yep, so I would think they punt here. That's a big gamble if they don't. Let's see what they're going to do.
Oh, it looks like he's holding it back. Look, they're going for it.
They're going to go quick snap here. Quick snap. Look at this.
They're going to try to draw him offside.
No, they're going to run the play.
No, they're going to draw him off.
They got to go. They're going to be ready. He went to sneak yet. He might have it. Inside. And got the 1st down. Tried to draw Meadville offside. They couldn't, but they got the 1st down and a good 2-yard run off tackle. Horn with the 1st down. Good run by Horn. Good tough run inside. And McLane's running hard inside, Ed.
Yeah, they are.
You know, we were concerned about the outside veer. They're just taking it right in between the tackles. 4:55 left in this 1st quarter. McLane on the drive. They lead 7-0. They have the ball on the 34-yard line, their own 34. Parker in the pistol this time, calling signals. He's going to take and pitch it wide, and they got the corner set up. Singleton, he goes for about a 12-yard gain around the right side.
Jonte Brown, you got to go low, man. You can't tackle him up high. He just got an extra 4 yards.
Manning made the tackle, but not after a 12-yard gain. Isaac Whistler going back in.
Yeah, Manning came all the way from our side of the field to go over there and make the tackle. It just shows you how fast he can go east and west, you know?
No doubt. Referees, Meadville's going to call a timeout, and they need a timeout because their defense is getting just pushed off the ball, Ed, and we're going to keep it here. I'll tell you what, right now, Coach Collins got to be disappointed in his team's effort on the defensive side of the ball, and Jim Wells has got to be elated.
You can see him out there right now. Look at him.
Yeah, he's not happy.
You can see how mad he is. He's not very happy.
No, you don't see any spirit.
Right, and you can see that General McLane's running right in the A gap each time, and then once they get him sucked in, and then all of a sudden they do that little pitch.
You know, I think people are starting to realize how important, not only Journey Brown was, but those linemen that left too. Luke Sherrod, Beck, and
I mean, you got to figure a lot.
Barrett Hoffman.
What do we have? 2 seniors on the front line.
No, we have a lot of seniors, but they haven't played much. You know what I mean? They haven't played a lot.
No, we got 3. Oh, we got 4. I'm sorry.
But they didn't play a lot. Some of them.
You're right.
So 1st down for General McLane. Ball on their own 47 after the Meadville timeout. Let's see if Meadville can play a little tougher on defense. McLane's had their way. Parker under center. Got a motion man. He's going to flip it outside to this side. And this side, Meadville plays it a little bit better, a little enthusiasm. And good job right there by Julius Ream on the outside. Ed.
I tell you what.
Deshaun Wolford with a great play.
Miles Moreland read it well. He came up, let the guy go outside of him instead of cutting inside. And guess what? Deshaun Wolford was right there to clean it up.
No, I'll tell you what. If I'm betting the house, I'm betting they're going to run inside between the tackles. We haven't stopped that play yet. Parker still in the pistol formation, though. Got a little tight split to the right. Now he's going to go back to pass. Looking. He's got a man, and it's going to be overthrown. Good coverage, though, by Jonte Brown on the left side. So it's 3rd and long for the Lancers.
It's a big stop right here.
Big down here again, Ed. 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 for the Lancers. 3:58 left in the 1st quarter. Lancers 7, Meadville 0.
That quarterback got a nice arm.
Got a very nice arm. Yes, he does.
Showed a little poise in the pocket.
Yep. Jay Parker's a good athlete. Parker brings him out. He's in the pistol formation. Got a split to the right. Got a slot right, slot left. He's got West next to him. He's going to fake it to West, looking in the flat. He's got plenty of time. The ball is thrown, and it's incomplete, out of bounds.
That was good coverage. He threw it into double coverage.
Yep, good coverage by 2 defenders for the Meadville. One was Julius Ream. The other was Isaiah Manning.
Yep, Isaiah Manning got back quick. I mean, you can see right here. I mean, he wouldn't have came down with it anyhow, but it forced the receiver to get out of bounds. Nice coverage.
So it's 4th and 13.
And Deshaun Wolford had the under guy.
Right. Punt time for the Lancers.
That was huge right there. I know it's only the first quarter, but that was huge. We need to get some momentum on the Bulldog side.
Luke Dillian, the punter for the Lancers, jumps up, makes a good play, kicks a line drive kick. And let's see, picked up right there at the 24 to the 30. Down the right side, 35, 40, and gets knocked back. Deshaun Wolford got some speed there for a second. Good tackle.
He was gonna break it. And that number 60, I think
60,
it was
62.
62. Pat Chichone, or I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he came flying in there and cleaned him up.
For you people listening to us at Edinburgh, and we're glad you are, Pat Chacon. That's Pat Chacon. He is he's a senior. Made a good play on special teams for the Lancers. Meadville on their own 38, good field position there, but you got to move the football. Here we go. Kilburn calling signals. He's going to hand it to Manning. Manning cuts, and he's got about 1 yard.
I tell you what, I just watched Tommy Pollard come off that ball, and he pushed that linebacker, number 33, out of the way. I didn't see what happened, how the flow came, because I was watching this side of the line, but I tell you what, he flew out of there and made a nice block.
Meadville got a genuine spot on that play. They got 3-yard spot, so it's 2nd and 7 for Meadville. Come out in their power formation. Kilburn on the center. He's got Deshaun Wolford to his right. Got Manning right behind him. To the left of Manning is Ream, who gets it and front and flip power. And Ream runs back inside and gets to about the 45-yard line. He's going to set up a 3rd and about 3. Third and 3. Big 3rd down for the Meadville offense. They're going to control the ball.
We need to keep our defense off the field for a while.
Yeah, defense played most of the game last week, too. They've been playing most of the game so far tonight. General McLane leads 7-0. He just joined us. Mike Fiorillo, Ed Barron. Beautiful night here at Benderfield. High school football. Kilburn brings Meadville up. Got 9 men in the box for the Lancers. He's going to give it to Manning. He's going to get the 1st down. Almost broke it. And to about the 40, 50-yard line. Boy, Manning was 1 step from going the distance on that one.
Yes, he was.
First down for Meadville. Meadville with a first down. The Lancers have 5 so far in tonight's contest.
We'll see what play that they run this time. I bet you they go back to Isaiah.
See if Kilburn's got a chance to throw it up top. They're going to go 2 flankers. Isaiah, the back behind Kilburn. And they're going to give it to Manning again. He breaks one, and Manning gets a good 8-9-yard gain that time. Good running that time by Manning. Good vision, Ed. He took it a little wider, made the cut up field.
Tell you what, he's a hard runner.
Kelly Dukes on the tackle for the Lancers. They lead 7-0 Meadville now with a 2nd and about 3 or 4. 3, let's call it 3. Kilburn now bringing up the Bulldogs. You see 9 men in the box, Ed, for the Lancers. They're bringing everybody. Kilburn calling signals. Nice cut right there. Oh, very nice cut by Deshaun Wolford. Goes for the 1st down.
And if he would have stayed outside, if he would have kept going to that post on the left side, I think he would have broke it. You can see right here when he comes in through, nice little juke move, and then he hits it right there. If he would have just kept going straight and tried to cut it back in, he would have went. That was a good hard run. Nice blocking up front too.
Coming to the 1-minute mark left in the first quarter. Jerry McLean leads 7-0. Meadville on a drive right now. Has the ball on their own. That's Jerry McLean, 26-yard line. Kilburn brings them up. That was the old trap play too, Ed. They got a nice trap block by the interior line on that play. Kilburn calling signals. Again, inside to Manning. Manning's got a step. Manning's going to rumble bumble to about the 18 or 19-yard line. Good first down gain.
Lancer defense. Bailey Smith and Dominic West.
So what is it, 2nd down and 4?
Did you notice since Coach Collins let his feelings know when he called the timeout, Meadville's playing a little bit better?
Oh yeah, they're running with a little bit, running and blocking with a little bit more authority.
16 seconds and counting here. Left in the first quarter. German McLane 7, Meadville nothing. Meadville on a drive. 2nd and 3. Deshaun Jackson stumbled. He lost his balance, and he had a hole there. So that is the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, German McLane 7, Meadville 0. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 94.3 was 1490 WMGW. And on your cell phone, download the Ustream app and type in Meadville Sports. We'll be back after 30 seconds. Here at Bender Field, Mike Fiorillo, Ed Mountain. That was a quick first quarter.
No, it was. You know what? There wasn't one penalty.
Right.
That just shows you that both coaches on each side of the, on each
well-coached team.
Both coaches actually went over a lot of stuff. Because I mean, how many penalties did you say was there last week?
Well, Erie High School is about 15 or 16. Meadville had about 4.
That just shows you how far we've came from 2 years ago when I started broadcasting with you. The penalties have actually dropped per game.
3rd and 3 in that first quarter statistics. McLane had 5 first downs, Meadville 3. McLane Parker an 8-yard touchdown run on a 52-yard drive for the Lancers. Big. We have officials timeout now. Trying to get the chain crew going. I'm not sure what the problem is, but they'll fix it. As you see the officials, they all come together with the change crew. People call them the chain gang. I don't like to call them the chain gang, Ed, because, they're not in prison, so they're not on a chain gang. We got the first down markers situated.
How many refs does it help the chain gang?
They almost took us off the air.
That would have stunk.
Yeah. I keep forgetting I have that wire up high. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 19-yard line. Kilburn calling signals. They're going to run it to the right side, and he spins around. He got the first down and more. Good spin move right there in the hole by Julius Ream.
Boy, there wasn't anything on the outside. But that little spin move of his, I mean, you can see it right here. You had 2 defenders right there. He cut it back in, and boom, the little spin move, and got him an extra 5 yards on that carry. I tell you what, that was a good run by Ream.
This is where they kind of not went any forward last week. They kind of halted right here. They need to get it in on the red zone now. Ball on the 12-yard line. Inside handoff to Manning. Manning has a little bit of a hole. He's rumbling bum. It takes 3 tackles with him. He gets all the way down to about the 4-yard line or 3. Could be another first down.
He ran hard.
1st and goal.
Yeah, you can see that the blocking wasn't really there. He just had a slight little hole, and he went up there. He hit that 5-yard line. Everybody's tackled him. He still rumbled for another 4 yards.
Got to give him the ball here, too, Ed.
Oh, most definitely.
Got to give the big man the ball. Get it out or a sneak by Kilburn. Kilburn calling signals. He scored the only touchdown for me. It was Manning last week. Nope. Flip it and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Julius Ream from 2 yards out. McLane 7 to Meadville 6.
That was a good run. Boy, the line really blocked well on there.
Serious.
Tell you what, he had like a 2-foot hole right there. Excellent job for the line.
And that was a 70-yard drive by the Bulldogs. So Ream will be the kicker. Beck is the holder.
Yep.
11:08 to go. McLane up by 1. Big extra point here. Beck calling signals. Gets the snap, puts it down. The kick is up, and it is true down the middle.
That was a good kick by Reed.
Very good
kick. The first time I got to see him kick.
With 11:08 to go in the second quarter, Meadville and McLane tied 7-7. On the radio side, we'll take a short 30-second timeout. Bulldog Football on 1490 WMGW was 94.3 FM, and you can download the Ustream app and type in Meadville Sports. So here we go, 7-7. With 11:08 left in the first half. And this game's about what we thought it would be. Two evenly matched teams coming off a loss. Both are struggling for their identity. Ream will kick off the Meadville 40. And here we go. Nice kick by Julius Ream. Ball's fielded on the 13-yard line to the 20, 25. Good return all the way to about the 40-yard line. Good return by the Lancers. Timpano, what a great return that time, Ed. Good field position for the Lancers. On about
you notice he didn't stop and dance. He just kept.
He ran to daylight. Running. So 7-7 here. 10:58 left in this first half. The ball on the 40. Parker brings him out. Got a split to the right side. Inside handoff. Parker's going to run. He goes nowhere. The host of Bulldogs on that tackle, led by number 83, Ed.
Tyler Armory.
Yep, he's getting the hang of that defensive end position, isn't he?
Yep. He read that play pretty well. That was a good play. Now that's where I want to see 6 guys on a ball carrier.
2nd and 11 now. See if McLean goes to throw it up top right now as they go. Under center goes Parker. Calling Singer's got a man. He's going to give it to the big fullback. And nothing again. Amory clomps down. Meadville trying to get the ball loose. Trying to pop that ball out. No gain.
Another good play.
So they're going to be throwing this ball this time, Ed. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Lancers. Ball on their own 39-yard line. They've lost 1 yard. 10 minutes to go in the first half. 7-7. Joe McLean and Meadville are tied up. Parker calling signals in the pistol formation this time. He's going to be throwing it. No, he's going to run it. And nice little defense, but I tell you what, you got to hand it to Parker. He made some good moves in the hole.
Oh, he did, just to find that little bit of space to get it up in there.
Very nice run by Parker.
Now you force him to punt, which is great. Now that was a good series for the defense right there.
Very good series by the defense. You finally see a little bit of spirit on that sideline. You know, when you have doubt, it's hard to have emotion. You're doubting yourself. Meadville played a lot of doubt last week and early on tonight. Meadville coming after this punt, Ed. It's a good punt. And it's going to be dropped. He's got to get on it. Don't look around. Oh, boy. There's a
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
And that was muffed by Deshaun Wolford.
I wonder what they're going to call. I don't know if it's holding.
But we got it back. See if we got a penalty added on to this, which would really hurt the Bulldogs. Flag down, the referees are conversing. 9:01 left in this first half, tied up 7-7.
Oh, I might call blocking it back, maybe.
Yeah, you know, that you see that called in every level.
Jonte Brown came in.
That's what it is. It's going to be a block in the back. When they picked up the flag. Yep, there it is. Personal foul against Meadville. So Meadville will really be pushed back now, Ed. They're going to be pushed back from their 15 to about probably their 5-yard line. Let's see. Yep. Walk it all the way back to about the 8-yard line. So first down for Meadville on the 8. Really doesn't affect their play calling because they run the ball most of the time anyway. So the Bulldogs on their own 8-yard line with 9 minutes and 1 second to go. Lancers see if they can get a quick 3-and-out. They get a 3-and-out here, Ed. Jeremy McLean will have great field position.
Well, let's hope it's not 3-and-out. I mean, they got the momentum on their side right now, even though they got that personal foul penalty, but.
Gilburn is ready to go. Manning behind him. Split to the right side. Calling signals. Ream in motion. Going to give it to Manning off tackle. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he gets a nice gain on first down. Good gain on first down, Ed.
About a 5-yard gain. That's good.
Yep. Meadville's getting a little push on that side against Joe McLean at this point.
After that first series, you know, first home game for some of these guys, so.
2nd and 4 for Meadville. They have it on their own 14-yard line. Again, a beautiful night here at Bender Field. If you're watching on Armstrong, I want to thank you for watching. If you're listening to us on the radio, I want to thank you for that also. Landon Beck brings the team out. Manning right behind him. He taps his center. Meadville goes in motion. Going to come back this side. And a little spin move. Good defense there, but Meadville gets about a yard, I think.
Yep.
First contact for the Lancers, Bailey Smith.
Bailey Smith on the tackle for Jerry McLean.
Deshaun and Wooford and Nizair Singleton jabbering back and forth.
Got it. You know, Deshaun's got to learn just be quiet and get back on the huddle. You know, that's what Meadville has done so well in the past with Journey Brown and, you know, Freddie Epps and Artrell Foster and young man that also ran last year. Of course, forgot his name. He's playing for IUP.
Antonio Ferraro.
Antonio Ferraro. They let their legs do the talking. Beck calling a big 3rd and 2 for Meadville.
Oh, looked like Tommy false started a little bit.
Okay, gonna cost him 5 yards. And so it'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, he jumped just a little bit of a flinch.
Yep. 3rd and 7.
Now instead of 3rd and 2, now it's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what Coach Collins dials up here. Meadville's not attempted a pass yet, and I don't know if you want to throw it just deep in your own end field here, Ed.
No.
So let's see what they call. 7:20.
Get some positive yardage and hopefully a first down. If not, then punt.
7:20 and the clock running. 7-7. Gerald McLean in Meadville here at Bender Field. Beautiful turf. 2nd year for this new turf. Landon, Colin Kilburn brings them out. Excuse me. Split to the right, and we have another flag. These guys happy-go-lucky with the flag. What is that?
Oh, delay a game. That's half.
Wow.
Another 5 yards.
Wow, that's on the coaching staff there. They took a long time.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Wow. Maybe a quick kick here.
It's only 3rd down. You got to run it.
Quick kick. 3rd down. 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs. This gave himself 10 yards of penalty. It was 3rd and 2. We went backwards. Kilburn now. Motion to the right. He is going to pass. He rolls out. He throws to the up back. He's got him, and he breaks the tackle. And we got the first down and more. Oh, yeah. What a nice play right there by Julius Ream. Kilburn threw it to his tailback in the flat, and Ream put on a great
That
move.
was a nice throw by Colin after he rolled out. Now, this kid could throw on the run. And then he just did a little spin move, boom, and then he was gone for 12 yards.
You know, something they worked on in practice. Last week, the backs were open a lot in the flat, and Colin wasn't picking them up. And Coach Collins said, if you see the first guy open, give him the ball. Worked that time. First down, Meadville on the 27-yard line. They're going to give it to the big rumbler, and he's not going to go. Well, look at him, still fighting for yards inside.
You get about a yard?
Yep.
2 yards, 2 yards.
Manny got 2. Maybe 3, Ed. Not 2, okay. 2 or 3. Why did he get 3 yards, huh? 2nd and 7, 6:35 and the clock running.
He keeps those legs turning. He's powerful.
Yep. Here goes Meadville now, the ball on their own 30. They started deep in their end zone, and then on the 3rd and 12, they were able to pick it up on a short pass from Kilburn. The Ream ran 10 yards after he received it. Meadville's in motion again. That was their right tackle that fell down.
I think I jinxed him when I said no penalties in the first
Wow,
first
that's their 3rd penalty in this drive. And, you know, it's not good when you know the snap count and you're going. There's no reason for that. That is all mental discipline. Mental discipline. You don't move until you snap count. So now it's 2nd and 12 with 6:16 left.
You know, I could see if the crowd's loud and you're in a visiting, you know, field, but not when you're at home and the crowd's quiet.
Right. It's kind of a quiet crowd. It's a big crowd, but it's kind of quiet. All right, Kilburn brings him up. Taps his center. He's going to pitch it out here, and there's no place to go that time. Well defended that time. Deshaun Wolford had no place to go. Great job by the corner. Singleton made a nice play for the Lancers on that.
Yeah, Ryan Harvey came up and cleaned them up.
Yep, Singleton, good job setting the corner with 5:35 and the clock running. 3rd and 14. Let's see if Meadville goes to the air again here, Ed.
Colin's got a good arm, so, you know, let him air it.
Looks like McLean might bring some heat, too, this time. Going back to pass. He's got him down the middle of the field. If he can get there, he's got it. Oh, yeah, 40, 30, 20, 15.
Tell you what,
Sean Wolford from Kilburn all the way down to the 12. Great pass.
I just
Sean
said
Wolford ran right
Colin's
underneath.
got a good arm. He can throw it deep. Now, if you watch, when he comes, look how he's so poised in that pocket, turns around and throws it right down the middle on that seam route, and you will see that the defender falls down on it. He fell down.
Yeah, he fell down.
And then 25 came in there. I thought Deshaun was going to go because I know Deshaun's fast. That 25 came in there pretty good.
Sean needs to run a few more sprints in practice.
Ben Hal Johns.
Sean looked like he was gasping for air. He needs to run a few more
that came
sprints.
up and got him.
Kilburn calling signals. Ball on the 13-yard line. Meadville in the red zone again. Flip power. Going to give it to Ream, and he's not going anywhere. Good defense that time by the Lancers.
I really like that play call, Mike, because you had 9 guys in the box. They were coming on 3rd down and 12, and boom.
Brett Kickla on the tackle that time, along with Slater. Kitka and Slater for the tackle for the Lancers up front. They close that hole quickly, so it's 2nd and 10. 4:20, the clock moving. Meadville, first time in the red zone in this game. They're able to get through for a touchdown. This is their 2nd chance in the red zone. Kilburn calling signals. Got to split to the right. Going to give it to Manning inside. Manning breaks the tackle, breaks another one. Rumbles, still going, fighting for yards, still going. The referee finally blows the whistle. He got about 8 yards of 2nd effort, 3rd effort, 4th effort.
Yep, I think they're about 2 yards short.
Well, you're in 4-down territory, so 3rd and 2 twice last week. Meadville was stuffed.
They're going to score. I got that feeling, Mike.
3:40 left in the halftime. Miles Moreland will come in with a play.
You can see Isaiah leaning over. He's a little gassed right now.
He's running hard.
Yes, he is.
3:25. Meadville needs to hurry and get that play called. Kilburn brings him up. Meadville split to the left. Wings on both sides. Manning behind Kilburn. Calling signals. Got a motion to the left. Manning again. Finds the hole. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Bulldogs. Isaiah Manning from 2 yards out. Meadville now leads 13-7.
He wasn't even touched until he got to the goal line. That's some good line blocking there. You can see it right here. Gets the handoff. Nobody touches him. Finally at the goal line, number 2, who is Niger Singleton, put the first hat on him.
So Meadville with 2 touchdowns in this quarter to take a 13-7 lead. McLean scored the first touchdown of the contest in the first quarter. Ream will try the extra point with 3:08 left in the first half. Meadville has too many guys on the field.
They're going to call it.
And that's unexcusable. And look at Coach Collins. You should know if you're on the special team or not, Ed. That's inexcusable.
I will always say this. Special teams can win or lose a game.
Yep.
But Ream has a good enough leg to get this. I mean, it's only 5 yards.
See if he decides to go for 2 here. Maybe have Kilburn roll out, give him a pass run option.
They're going to still kick it.
Okay. Coach Marin says still boom it. Julius is probably auditioning now for field goals, so he's probably excited. You've been telling Coach Collins he can kick field goals.
Oh, he can kick.
Ball's now on the 14-yard line, which makes it a 24-yard extra point. Landon Beck on the hold. Ball's down, Beck holds it. Long kick by Ream is good.
No good.
No good, excuse me.
Right, little
wide right. All right, with 3:08 left in the first half, Meadville 13, McLean 7. We'll be back with the rest of the first half in 30 seconds. Bulldog football on WAS 94.3 FM, 1490 WMGW. And download the Ustream app and type in Meadville Sports and take us anywhere. Well, Meadville has scored on a 70-yard drive and an 85-yard drive to take the lead 13-7 here in the second quarter. Meadville will get the kickoff to start the second half, so it's imperative for the defense to hold them here. For Joe McLean, they're looking at getting right back to even or ahead by 1 as they will go on the offense this time. They had a good kick return last time, Ed, by McLean.
These guys just need to stay in their lanes. Don't over pursue. Little bloop.
Little bloop kick, fielded by the up back. And he's tackled immediately by number 13.
Miles Moreland.
Moreland with the tackle, so this time Lancers get on the 38 of their own 38. Got a feeling Parker might try to air it out here, Ed. 3:02 left in the first half, 13-7. If you just joined us, the Lancers scored first in the first quarter on an 8-yard run by Parker, cap off a 52-yard drive. In the second quarter here, Ream from 2 yards out on a 70-yard drive by the Bulldogs. Manning 2 yards out on an 85-yard drive by the Bulldogs. Parker now on their own 39-yard line, calling signals. He's going to hand it off tackle, and there goes that running back again, slipping a couple tackles. I'll tell you, Brett Horn has done some fine running for Lancers tonight.
Yeah, he has. It looked like the line kind of caved into the middle there a little bit, but I tell you what, Julius Ream was, good thing he was there, else that dude, he would have been off to the races.
Going without a huddle, Lancers in a hurry with 2:40 to go. They have all 3 timeouts. This time the quarterback keeps it, and he's off and running. And coming back to make the tackle after a long game is Brown. They're going to go without a huddle again.
They faked me on that one, Mike. I'm sitting there watching the monitor, and I'm like, whoa.
Parker now brings them up quickly. 2:32 left in this half, and now we have a timeout. And I think the timeout's going to go to Meadville. We're going to keep it here. Meadville's going to take a timeout to try to get organized. Lance is doing a good job running their last 2-minute offense here, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
2:30 left in this first half, 13-7 Meadville. And that extra point, Ed, looms large. You know, you can't give points away in a close game.
No, you can't, especially with the penalty and moving back 5 yards. You know, instead of, you know, a 99.9%, you know, extra point, it lowers it. And, you know, Reams knew at this, but you still see he had plenty of leg.
Good leg, just didn't get it to the right side. But Coach Collins, again,
looked like he kind of rushed it a
little.
Looked like he kind of rushed it a little bit.
So 2:30 left. McLane with 3 timeouts, so they have a long way to go here before the half's over. Meadville with 1 timeout. Jake Parker brings them up for the Lancers. He's in the huddle. Here come the Lancers. They have a split right. Dominic West right next to Parker's in the pistol. Parker's going to hand off on a sweep to the right side. Good defense that time by Meadville.
Jonte Brown, way to stay home. Way to stay home.
Set the corner.
Yep.
Very well.
He broke down. Didn't pursue.
Singleton, the running back, had no place to go, so it's 2nd and 10. He was forced out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Yeah, when you break down like that, you're not off balance.
2nd and 10, the ball on the Meadville 43-yard line. As Parker gets the play from Coach Wells, comes back in the huddle. Team must know what the play is. They all broke the huddle without Parker in the huddle. Parker under center this time. He's got West behind him, the fullback. Good running back. They're going to go motion and give it inside. No, Parker's going to keep it off tackle. And in the scrum, he gets about 6 yards. Tackled by, for Meadville. Looks
about 3rd down and 6.
Destin Beck, right?
Hey, first time we called his name tonight.
Destin, right?
Destin.
3rd and 6 for the Lancers. Inside that time, and this time Meadville stops them. So a big 4th down coming up with 1:50 and the clock moving, Ed.
You're going to gain 2 yards on that. Yeah, this is big right here.
Big 4th down.
You're right, especially when we have 3 timeouts left.
No, we don't have 3. They do. We have 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have 1, but Meadville just wants to stop them. Take the lead into halftime. Split to the right, 1:35, the clock moving. Parker calling signals, is going to go to his left. Nice job by Manning. Manning shot the gap and said, no, no.
Boy, did he look like he was shot out of a cannon.
Great play by Isaiah Manning.
He read that good. You can see him come right there from his linebacker spot. Bam. He's right there.
He read that well.
The running back didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
He read it well, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All right, so turnover on downs, 1:28 to go, 1 timeout left for Meadville. They get the ball on their own 42-yard line. They're up 13-7, and they will get the second half kickoff to start the second half. Next week, the Dogs travel to Du Bois, and we'll have all the action for you on the radio. Right now, Du Bois is playing Cass. We'll try to get a score on that for you. Gilbert now flip power to Ream. Ream now breaks the tackle, still churning his legs and gets about 9 yards. Hard running that time.
Oh, he kept his shoulder down and square. Just his forward momentum carried him even further.
You know, good call Ed, about keeping his shoulder square too. You square your shoulder up, you deliver the blow. If you have it turn, you can accept the blow. 1:02 in the clock running. Meadville has the ball at midfield. Just a gorgeous night here in Meadville, Pennsylvania. Coming to you from the Jack Holland press box at the Bark of the Rats Athletic Complex, Benderfield. Kilburn under center. Reams goes to right. Kilburn gives it to Manning. Manning's got the first down. 40 seconds, and Meadville's going to call their last.
Now clock stops until the chains are set.
Gotta hurry up and get the play in. No. Doesn't seem like Meadville's in any hurry right now, Ed. They figure with 13-7 lead, go in at halftime, make some adjustments.
Get the ball back at half.
The ball back at half. Halftime on the TV side, they'll have the bands for you. On the radio side, Ed Marin has a special guest. Kilburn back to pass. He's looking, he's going to get blindsided. He lets it go long. Oh, good defensive play out there. And that was Singleton. He felt he should have picked it off. Ream is asking for a sub, and he's going to get one. 28 going in for the Bulldogs.
It was good defensive play.
28 going in for the Bulldogs.
John Tay Brown. Sorry, I was trying to do the replay. That was a good defensive play. Cash is up 20-0 over Du Bois right at the moment.
Yeah, Cash is for real. Cash 20-0.
Thanks to Mr. Kalustin for that update.
Yep. Meadville will go to Du Bois next week. Kilburn gives it to Manning. There's nothing there. Manning's going to fall down, and then Meadville's going to take the half unless McLane uses the timeout. Why wouldn't you use your timeouts if you're McLane, right?
We used that.
Wow.
So it's 3rd down and 10, or actually 3rd down and 11 for the viewers that can't see the down marker on the TV.
That's so nice of you had to point that out for him.
Well, somebody messaged me and said that. Can you please tell us what down it is?
Yeah, down the distance. We got to tell them. That's a good point. So it's 3rd and 10, even so the scoreboard says 2nd. Ball's on McLane's 47-yard line with 10 seconds left. Meadville 13, McLane 7. Again, next week, Ed and I'll be trucking up the Du Bois. Last time we went there, Ed, we made history. I don't think that's going to happen this year.
That was fun doing that one.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll be there for 4.5 hours.
No, I don't think it'll be 109-90 this time. McLane, by the way, next week. You McLane fans. Where's McLane go? I had it somewhere. McLane plays Erie High School, the new Erie High School, in their first region game.
That's going to be a kind of exciting game.
That'll be an interesting game for both teams. Erie High School will be coming off a loss to Prep tonight. Kilburn now under center. Meadville split right, slot right and left. Ream goes in motion. Inside trap, coming back this way. They got a good gainer going.
That was a good open field tackle right there.
And that is the clock stops for a minute on the first down. Meadville trying to get up there to hike it. Got to go. We got to go, Kilburn. Let's go. Hike it. And there they go. They throw it down. So 1 second. Oh, they ran it off the clock. The clock operator's got to know he's a home operator. Come on, I'll tell you. Got to pay attention, our clock operator. Should be 1 second left. So Meadville will have one last play on the McLane 35-yard line.
2nd down.
Looks like the bands are going to get ready to perform at halftime. Joe McLane band and the Meadville band, and we'll have that for you on the TV side. On the radio side, we'll take a few minutes, and then Ed will have a special guest. She must be working her way up. I don't see her down there, Ed, right?
She might even be outside the door.
She might be outside the door. There's a run again to the right side by Ream, and he's picking up a lot of yards, and he'll be tackled on the 19-yard line.
Not down yet. Okay, now he's down.
Whoa. So that's the end of the first half. Meadville 13, McLane 7. On the TV side, we'll be showing you the bands. On the radio side, we'll be back after a 2-minute break as you're listening to Meadville football on 1490 WMGW, was 94.3 FM. And don't forget the Ustream app. Download it and type in Meadville Sports. See you after 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the pride, the spirit of General McLane, the 2017 edition of the Lancer Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Jacob Malik, with assistant directors Jennifer Malik, Sonia Gross, Joe Semino and Taylor Foster. Leading the band on the field are drum majors Elena Willow, Nicole Folkrod, and Olivia Green, with color guard captains Jennifer Stefano and Brennan Herlihy. Drumline captains are Logan Siegel and Jeff Priester. This year's show is entitled The Climb. It features 3 numbers: persistence, patience, and perseverance. The band will perform the first 2 selections tonight, persistence and patience. The Lancer Band is a participant in the Lakeshore Marching Band Association. They compete in the open class with 64 wind players, 32 percussionists, 22 guard members, and 7 managers. Ladies and gentlemen, we present The Climb. the Lancer Marching Band. We thank you for your attention. The 2017 MASH Marching Band is led onto the field by drum majors C.J. Graham and Sophia Sepulveda. The band is under the direction of Armand Walter, assisted by Irene Kipp. Additional staff include Dwayne Banks, Joe Caprera, Miranda Tudo, Chris Barnes, and Victoria Scott. Tonight, the band will be performing Yesterday by the Beatles and Night Watch from their 2017 fall show, A New Day.
the Meadville Marching Band. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's performance.
As we get ready for the second half, 13-7 Bulldogs. TV side, you watch Parker, the quarterback for Joe McLean, run 8 yards for a touchdown on a 50-yard drive. Then Meadville responded with Julius Ream with 2 yards out on the 70-yard drive. And Isaiah Manning 2 yards out on an 85-yard drive. And Ed, you had a score you want to pass along.
The last score update was 28-0 Cash over DuBois.
So DuBois so far has not scored a point this year. They fired their coach after last year because they felt they gave up too many points. They put in a defensive guy as a coach, and it's affected their offense a little bit. So Cash on their way to their second win of the season and getting their first region win if the score holds up, leads DuBois at Cash. Next week, the Meadville Bulldogs will travel to DuBois for their first region game. Meanwhile, Jeremy McLean will be playing the New Erie High School next week in their first region game. And they will play, I think they might host that game. So here we go. Oh, actually, they're at Erie next week. Okay. So Meadville now will get the second half kickoff as Luke Dillon will kick off for the Lancers. And here we go. The second half will begin right now. Dillon with a nice kickoff, Ed, real deep. 25. Takes it outside to the 30, cuts back inside down about the 34, 35-yard line because Deshaun Wolford.
A good 20-yard return right there.
Very good return. Meadville led by quarterback Colin Kilburn, 5'11", 190 junior. Calling the signals for the Bulldogs. See what Meadville decides to do. She was on the line. You said there was an injury for Meadville, Ed.
Yeah, I seen Nate Ventura. He's on the sideline down there in the gray shirt with the ice pack on his left shoulder.
That's the left tackle, starting left tackle. Let's see who's on the left side here.
I know he's been hurt through 2 days.
See who the left tackle is going to be. Kilburn calling signals. Ream goes in motion. Going to hand it to the big fullback Manning. It cuts through, darts around. Manning 7, 8, 9, 10-yard gain before he's brought down.
Looks like Destin Beck. I can't see his number.
First down, Isaiah Manning.
See if I can find out. Put my binoculars on. I want to thank the boosters for giving us a sandwich here.
Yep, there's Nate right there with the ice pack on him. I know he's been battling that injury for a couple weeks.
Right tackle trying to get his number. It's like a 6 on there, Ed. Kilburn calling signals, flip power. Goes to Ream. Ream darting through, gets hit, it gets about 2 or 3 yards. 66, Ed. Who's 66? 66, Isaac Whistler. That's the guard.
Whistler.
That's the guard. So maybe they move Whistler out to tackle. And Beck the guard. Let me see. Meadville's in the huddle.
They might have.
Yeah, Whistler's going to play left tackle now. Yep. And I think Beck is moved to left guard. So that's the change Meadville made. Kilburn hands it off to Man. He gets hit and breaks the tackle. It goes for about a 4-yard gain. He got stood up in the hole. Being a strong young man that Manning is, he was able to shake that hit and got 4 yards. So it brings up a 3rd down for the Bulldogs with the ball on the Lancers' 49-yard line. 3rd and 4.
One of their tackles came flying in there, almost got Kilburn before he got the handoff.
Yep. You know, I would like to see.
That just shows you with Nate being out right now.
Yeah, I also like to see Meadville change their snap count a little bit because people start predicting their snap count.
We've said that for a couple years, Mike.
Yeah, I know. We'll keep trying it. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Kilburn brings them up. Meadville in their tight formation, split to the right. Ream in motion. Handed inside. Man, he's got the first down and more. You know what, Ed? It's time to feed the big guy. Huh? Man, Meadville. Manning is running wild right now. Come up on the 10-minute mark in this 3rd quarter. Meadville leads 13-7. And Meadville's on the move. Started on their own 35-yard line. Got it all the way to the Lancers 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Kilburn brings it up, tight formation, split right. Manning behind Kilburn. Wolford goes in motion. He's going to get the ball on a sweep. He's going to cut it back inside, leaps a tackler, and gets about 4 yards. Nice run that time. He leaped a would-be tackler on that play. Pino with the tackle for the Lancers.
I can't wait to see Deshaun get out into space because I know he's fast.
Coach Collins can't wait to see it either. But he made a nice cut in the hole. So it's 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs on the 37-yard line of Jerry McLean. With 9 minutes the clock running in the 3rd quarter. McLean now with a 9-man front. Kilburn calling signals. Ream goes to the right, going to give it to Manning. Right up the hole, big hole. Manning
Nice
rumbling,
hole.
Bummer goes to his right. 1st down and more for Meadville.
You can't tackle that young man up high. He's too strong.
Tackle by Dominic West.
Dominic West with the tackle for the Lancers. Even now moving that ball on the ground, something they do well. The ball on the 24-yard line of Jerry McLean. Mike Fiorillo, Ed Marin, glad to have you with us on Armstrong and also on 1490 WMGW, was 94.3 FM. And of course, you might be listening at the Ustream app. Type in Meadville Sports, take us anywhere. Kilburn calling signals. Ream goes in motion to the right, and we have a false start on Meadville. Well, that's about the 4th penalty tonight on motion, Ed, and these are penalties Coach Collins is not going to be happy about.
No.
These are penalized for early
They're doing what they did on Saturday. They get down into the opponent's territory, close to the red zone, and then they move backwards, or they fumble the ball, or they, lose it on down.
He had to shot themselves in the foot there. Let's see if he throws it this time. It's 1st and 15. Now the ball moved back to the 29-yard line. Meadville obviously in 4-down territory. Kilburn brings him up, split to the right side. Calling signals, Ream goes in motion to the right. Gives to Manning again inside. Manning this time will be hit and brought down after a 2-yard gain.
Isaiah Manning, tackled by Dominic West.
Dominic West did a nice job that time.
Yes, he did.
Holding his ground.
No gain on that one.
I think it's 2 yards. So it's 2nd and 13. Clock runs 7:45 and clicking away here in the 3rd quarter. Fast moving game as both teams are doing a lot of running. Kilburn brings him out of the huddle. Tight formation, split to the right. Wing left, wing right. Manning, the fullback behind Kilburn. Ream goes to the right side. To try to run a little off tackle play back to the left side. He went nowhere. They tried to trap, and there was no trap there.
No, I mean, you can see where Nate Ventura's injury is really causing a little bit of problems on that offensive line right at the moment.
I think the thing that really hurt them too, Ed, and you pointed it out, was that penalty. You move in and you have 5 more yards.
Right. I mean, it kind of brings the team down a little bit, regardless of, you want it to or not. But, now it's 3rd down and 13 at the 27-yard line with 7 minutes left.
Big
this is 4-down territory. So.
It is, but a big down here for the Lancers defense
Isaiah
trying to hold
Manning.
Meadville. See if the Lancers can get a quick play here.
Up pass.
Kilburn going to his right. He throws it right there.
Waggle.
Nice tackle right away.
Waggle left.
Threw it to his running back right away.
Well, there was nothing that Deshaun could do on that one. Nothing.
No,
So you can see Colin almost tripped a little bit. He came out, but he threw a nice pass to him, but then you got a player right on his hip. Number 2, I think that's Singletary.
Moreland goes in. 4th and 13 on the 27-yard line of the Lancers. Lancers defense stiffening right here, and this could be a big change of possession for the Lancers. Kilburn brings the Bulldogs out. Got split to the left, slot right. Manning behind Kilburn. Under center. Kilburn's going to give it to Manning, and Manning's going nowhere. They tried to surprise him with an up-the-middle run, but Manning, they were ready for Manning that time.
See, with Nate not being there and Whistler at the guard position, really hurting them right now. Because this is the first time that Destin had to get in there and start taking some reps. I got some score updates. 35-0 Cash now over Du Bois. Prep 38, Erie Royal 0, Cambridge Strings 36, Segertown 0 at half. And Franklin is up 26-20 over Oil City almost at halftime.
That's a big rivalry game down there too, Franklin Oil City. Here's McLean comes out in the pistol formation. Gonna run off tackle, And Meadville defense is there after a short gain. Good close by the Meadville defense right there. Bring down Brett Horn. Brett Horn has been running pretty wild. That time Meadville defense gave up 2 yards. Brett Horn on that run. 5:40 the clock moving into the third. 13-7 Bulldogs. Parker leaves out the Lancers out of the huddle. They go split left. In the pistol formation is Parker. Behind him is Brett Horn. Parker this time going to give it to Horn again, and the Meadville defense is right there to swallow him up. Meadville pointing their way. Was the ball loose? The umpire, referee says no.
They're down.
They're down by contact. Meadville's.
You got to start jumping up and down and selling that out.
Well, Isaiah Manning's got the football, but referee said he was down. So it's 3rd and 5. And McLean's making the wholesale changes here. So you got to look for a trick play at 4 subs coming into the offense. 18 is in there too for them. Looks like they might be throwing. Parker under center. Nope, they're going to run off tackle. And a nice defensive play by Meadville.
Yard short.
Yard short, and I got a punt from here, I would think. Yep, they got to. They can't fool around here. They're on their own 33. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third. 4th and 1, a ball on the Lancers 36-yard line. Meadville leads 13-7 on a beautiful night for football. You Meadville Bulldog Nation fans, you might want to watch Temple tomorrow because Artrell Foster got a single-digit number and he'll be playing. And we have a timeout on the field. There's a Lancer down.
I'm sorry. I'm rooting for you, but I'm a Notre Dame fan.
There's a lot of Notre Dame fans, but Artrell Foster.
So I'll be happy with either team that wins. How's that?
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Artrell's going to ball it out
I want to give a shout out to the Allegheny Gators on winning their first game of the season by destroying Teal Bobcats last night. Vic Kress and I had the pleasure of going there and watch Allegheny, and Coach Hammer, the head coach of the Gators, is really turning our program around and becoming more physical, stronger, quicker, playing a lot of sophomores and freshmen out there. So the Gators will be home next Saturday. So if you want to see exciting college football, go up on the hill to watch the Gators next Saturday. Game time for Allegheny's game next Saturday is 5 p.m. Parker brings them out. They ain't going to go for it this time, Ed. Changed their mind. 4th and 1. Parker calling signals. Trying to get Meadville offside. Looking around, looking around, looking around, looking around. Trying to get them offside again. They're going to snap it quick. And I don't know. I'm not sure. You think? It's going to be close where he's marking it. Look.
The far back judge, all he needed was a 42.
No, he needed a 42 and a half. From there is close. They're going to measure this. Ed with his eagle eye says they have it.
If it is, it's just by the nose. He might be a little short.
I'm going to put my binoculars on. And what they marked it is going to be close. Meadville thinks they have the football. Of course they would. McLean thinks they have a first down. You're going to bring out the chains. It's always an event.
They did a pretty good job stuffing that middle.
It's also an event at high school football, bringing these chains out, because you know, a lot of things happen between the sideline and when the ball's coming. Here comes the chain group.
He might be short by an inch. Let's see if the
Crewman East guys are.
The camera can get on it.
I'm looking on binoculars, and I think he might just
a little bit more to the right, Jeff.
He is short. Is he short?
They didn't say yet.
Now they got to pull it.
Short.
Now he's short by that much.
An inch.
Bulldogs, get the ball.
I've seen where they take a credit card and go down on it and give it the first down.
Meadville Bulldogs stiffens and gets great field position now. The Lancers 36, and now with this field position, if you're a Meadville team, you got to capitalize on this.
Oh, most definitely. You want to go up by 2 scores here. I tell you what, you know what's been really well on the offensive line is the center to quarterback exchange. You know, Jacob Martin coming in, you know, starting his first year as a senior.
Ed just jinxed him.
Oh, watch it. No, Jacob's doing a very good job.
Well, I think he's doing a great job. I agree. And Kilburn, for a first-year quarterback, doing a nice job.
Yes, he is.
Meadville comes out, split to the right, tight formation. Ream to the left in a slot. Deshaun Wolfen to the right in a slot. Manning going to be behind Kilburn as they get the chains adjusted. Meadville with a big stop. 3:54 left in the third. Ball on the Lancers 37-yard line. Kilburn calling signals. Going to hand it off to the big man, Manning. Breaks the tackle, takes it outside, then cuts back for about a 9-yard gain. Good point of attack blocking that time, too, but a right side. I think the right side, because of what happened
You have to.
Got to run to the right, huh?
Right, because on the right side, you got Tommy Pollard and William Paskowski. You know, and Pollard being a sophomore and Paskowski being a senior, passes, you know.
Pollard's doing a nice job tonight.
Pollard's doing a really good job. I mean, the kid is very strong.
There were Pollards that were great wrestlers back in the 80s, if I remember. Kilburn calling signals. Ream goes in motion. He's going to hand it back to Manning on isolation. First down and more. And I like what they're doing. They're running an ISO, Ed. They're sending Wolford through the hole, and Manning's following him. First down, Meadville.
First down, Meadville.
3:11, the clock's going to run. Left in the third. Meadville's got a lot of first downs, but they need to get points.
I can't really see that right side of the line. I'm wondering if Pollard moved the left guard and Destin Beck is on the right side.
Kilburn now on the center. Meadville split to the left. Manning behind Kilburn. Motion is Wolford. They're going to give it to Manning. Isolation again. He's breaking tackles. He's got about a 7-yard gain. I like the adjustment here, Ed. Run straight ahead. Lead with Rame or Wolford. A little isolation.
Okay, they got
Grasso
in there.
Where at?
That's number 53.
Where's he at? Right or left side?
Right, he's on the right guard.
Right guard, Robert Grasso. 2nd and 5, 2:20 and the clock running left in the third.
They got Destin Beck in there.
13-7. Is he playing guard or tackle, Beck?
Yeah, Tommy's not in there.
Kilburn calling signals. This time they run it to Ream.
Nice
jumps off, and he gets about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short.
He looked like a little rabbit.
Julius Ream. Tackled by Dominic West.
His dad was a heck of a back in his day, and they had a great career at Allegheny College.
You know what? I'm happy to be coaching with him this year. He's so knowledgeable of the game.
Ed's picking up some pointers.
I can't argue with you on that one, Mike.
3rd and 1 at the 15, Ed. Now, if I'm playing defense, I'm looking for Manning to get the ball here. Let's see. Meadville near tight formation. Kilburn calling signals. Ream to the motion. Yep, there goes Manning. First down and more as he runs over the tackler. Isaiah Manning took the first tackler for a ride and then ran over the second one.
Yeah, he did.
You know, Manning gets stronger. Remember last year? He gets better as the game goes on, Ed.
After he had soldier shirt, he really worked out to get back to where his arm's 100%.
1st and goal from the 9. See if the Dogs can cap this drive. Started after holding the Lancers on 4th and 3 by ½ an inch. Kilburn calling signals. Split to the right. Ream goes in motion. He's going to get the jet sweep.
There it is.
Darts inside, darts outside, and he's about to about the 5 or 4 yard line.
5-yard line.
Gain of 4. Meadville has controlled the ball in this quarter. It's almost over, and they've had the ball most of the quarter.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal for the Bulldogs. 49 seconds and counting.
Tell you what, I just watched the...
And we have a Lancer down on the field. Another injury timeout. We're keeping it here. See who that is for the public, or Gerald McLean. And I want to give a false number.
Another score update. Fairview 27, Titusville nothing.
Wow. Fairview got manhandled last week by Cash. Titusville having a tough year right now. Looks like a cramp, Ed. See the trainer working on the young man in that area. Could be a leg cramp. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night, so I might have a doctorate degree. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Meadville 13, Gerald McLean 7.
Boy, before we went on the air tonight, I thought you might have needed a Snickers. You weren't the same person.
They're working it out there, the cramp. Meadville on a big drive after stopping the Lancers. That's number 2.
Najera Singleton.
Yeah, he's a good running back, too, and he'll be okay. He's walking off under his own power. So Meadville comes back out there. 2nd and a long 5 to get into the end zone. Ball's on the 5.
They're bringing in some big boys.
They're going, you know what they're going?
Heavy?
They're going heavy.
Ah, my favorite.
You like that from last year when they went heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd they bring in? Kilburn under center. Manning behind him. Looks like McGreen runs, and they're going to give it to Manning off left side. He falls forward for about 2 or 3 yards.
He got met at the line of scrimmage on that one.
But he fell forward to get positive yards, right?
Yep.
It's about the
That's
1
what
yard
I like
line.
him running. The way he runs.
Gets low.
He gets low. His forward momentum's carrying him forward.
3rd down.
3rd and 1. 12 seconds, the clock running. Meadville could take the quarter if they want to. 5 seconds.
Quarter.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, neither team scores. So at the end of 3, Meadville 13, Gerald McLean 7. Bulldog football on 1490 WMGW was 94.3 FM. And download the Ustream app, type in Meadville Sports, take us anywhere. We'll be back after 30 seconds.
Bender Field as we start the 4th quarter. Meadville up 13-7. Meadville has the ball on the 1 yard line, so it's 3rd and goal. There's Shane Reen right there. Great running back for Meadville. Played at Allegheny, holds records up there. Watching his son Julius play.
Got to be a thrill for Shane to watch Julius play. 3rd and goal for the Bulldogs. Kilburn brings him up. Split right, tight formation. Ream goes in motion to the right. Manning's hit, falls forward, and it is a touchdown Bulldogs. To make the score 19-6, 19-7 Meadville. Manning, 2nd touchdown of the contest. From 1 yard out. The 47-yard drive. Meadville stopped McLean when it was 3rd and 3 by a half an inch. Meadville's going to go for 2, Ed. Try to get that point back.
Yep.
Taking a while to get out of the huddle. Gilbin brings him out. Meadville got split to the right. Calling signals. He's going to go to pass. Looking. He's going to run it in. He got the 2-point conversion.
Good job, Colin.
Good decision by Colin Kilburn.
Oh, that was wide
Good decision by Colin Kilburn to run that. Tucked it in. There was a lane. Took it in for 2 points. So Meadville gets up 21-7.
You can see right here when he rolls out, does that waggle right. Good block by Isaiah. Hole wide open. He wasn't touched until 2 yards into the end zone.
Great decision there, Ed.
Heck yeah.
By the junior quarterback, first year at the helm for the Bulldogs. They lead now 21-7.
Hey, Jim Lynn said hi.
Jim
He
Lynn.
says we sound good.
Thanks, Jim. Again, you Meadville fans listen on the radio, if you like us on WAS, 724-1111. Call down there on Tuesday. Monday being Labor Day, they'll be closed. And let the people know that you enjoy listening to Bulldog football on WAS. So WAS is the home of Bulldog football and Steeler football, Ed.
Yeah, how about your Jets making that trade I told you about today?
Yeah, they made a big trade, the Jets. I think they're going for that first-round draft pick this year, which would be fine.
They want to take over because the Browns are actually going to get better.
Oh, yeah.
I like their draft picks that Browns had this year.
I also like the idea of going with the young kid at quarterback. He's a good athlete.
Yes, he is.
All right, here we go. 4th quarter, 11:56 left. A lot of game left here for the Lancers to come back. So don't you go anywhere. 21-7 Meadville. As Ream will kick off for the Bulldogs. And he booms one right down the middle of the field. Nice hands right there to the 30. And the gang tackled and slammed down to the 34.
They did a good job staying in their lanes on that one.
Yep, that was Dominic West on the return for the Lancers. Aiden Grove with the tackle for the Bulldogs. So Lancers get on their own 34-yard line. down by 2 scores, and maybe they're going to throw a little more here, Ed. As Parker's in the pistol formation. He's got split right and left. Nope, he's going to run it up the middle himself, and he gets hit after about 3-yard gain.
Trying to keep our
good tackle right there by big 58.
Destin Beck.
That's right. Destin Beck. Been working on his first name. Parker's going to throw now, and he's got a man open and a flag. Oh, what a nice tackle.
Is that Jonte? No,
Number 3.
Julius Reen.
Yes. Julius Reen, very good tackle.
You see how he didn't try to hit him high, he hit him nice and low, right in the thigh pads, bam.
Closed quickly.
Down he goes. Boy, he closed quick.
Parker now 3rd and 6 for the Lancers. They're going to run a sweep to this side. Good cutback, and he may go. He may go all the way. Singleton to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Lancers. They're right back in it with 10:49 left.
You can see the defense over pursue a little bit on that one.
63-yard by Singleton.
Look, you can see everybody's flowing to the right, and then all of a sudden he just cut it back in the middle. There he goes. Jonte didn't have enough speed, neither did Isaiah Manning. That was a good, that was good vision by that running back.
Singleton, 63-yard scamper. McLean is right back in it with 10:49 left. Luke Dillon for the extra point, number 9. Snap is good, the kick is up and good. So with 10:49 left in this contest, Meadville 21, Jerome McLean 14. We'll be back after 30 seconds as you're listening to Bulldog Football on WUS and MGW. 21-14. Bulldogs lead with 10:49 to go.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Sammy and Tony Pirro said hi when I was down there.
Sammy Pendo, Tony Pirro.
Yep.
Yep, those are my brothers.
You don't look alike.
Oh, yeah. We're all paisans. Luke Dillon will kick off for the Lancers as they're right back in it. 21-14, a good kick. Fielded deep by Wolford. 20, 25, 30. Nice tackle right there. Oh, that was a great tackle by number 21 for the Lancers.
Tell you what, he came up there quick on the backside. Deshaun Wolford's down.
Carson Weisler might have an ankle injury here on that tackle.
Yeah, that hopefully it's just his win.
10:42 go. Meadville up by 7.
Yeah, he's grabbing that left leg.
Yep. There's our trainer right there. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as you're listening to Meadville football on 1490 WMGW, was 94.3 FM, and download the Ustream app and type in Meadville Sports. 30 seconds. Back at Bender Field, here's the situation. 10:42 left in this contest. 21-14 Meadville. They have the ball on their own 31. New running back.
Jonte Brown.
Brown in for Deshaun Wolford.
Sorry, Mike.
Gonna give it to the big guy Manning off the left side. He scampers for about 1, maybe 2.
You know, I noticed that your eyes got better.
Yeah.
Because I can't see very well with them lights shining in through the window.
2nd and 9. This is a big possession for Meadville, Ed, because the Lancers want to get a 3 and out. They got the momentum back on their side. They were down by 2 scores. Got a quick score at the beginning of the 4th quarter to bring it to 7. This game is anybody's football game. Good high school game tonight. Gilbert calling signals. And they're going to give it to Manning again. He's going to scamper through. He got about 3 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what you got to do with him. You got to gang tackle that boy.
Yep.
His work ethic was so good this year, Mike. I come down here and look at him, and he was really him and Isaac Whistler were really leading everybody to lift harder.
So it's 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs with 9:35 left in this contest. Clock running. Meadville 21, Joe McLane 14. McLane trying to stop him right here. Gilbert calling signals. Gets the quarterback snap. Manning again. Manning is going to be a little short. So what do you do here? Do you roll the dice or do you punt? It's going to be third and about half a yard.
Look like marked down. I think it's first down.
Oh, first down. You're right. Sorry.
I tell you what, I just watched the offensive line, and Jacob Martin just came off of that ball and just pushed that guard out of the way.
3 runs in a row for the big guy.
I tell you that the center and the 2 guards are doing very well right at the moment. I mean, Jacob just come flying off that ball.
9:10, the clock moving. Meadville on their own 42-yard line. Kilburn calling signals. Got the big man Manning behind him. This time they flip power it. Nice little run there.
Jonte Brown.
Jonte Brown. He's a junior. 5'10", 175 is in there because Deshaun Wolford is a little gimpy right now.
He came on strong.
Deshaun right down there.
Yep. He came on. Jonte Brown came on strong last year. 9th grade, he was a little shaky, but last year he really excelled at that running back position.
2nd and 7, 8:40, the clock running. Meadville like a long drive to take the clock off. McLane wants that ball back. Beck now flicks it. And
will fit power.
Flip power didn't get much on that. There was a lot of people in his way. That was Ream. So a big 3rd down again. 3rd and about a long 4.
Owen Wright tackles Julius.
3rd and 4. Ball's on McLane on Meadville's 48-yard line. Got to believe 1 yard or less, they'll go for it if they don't get it here. McLane walks their backers up. They're looking for Manning to get it. And he does, and Manning gets to a nice hole. Manning to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. He gets trampled up at the 10. A saving tackle, and a very good tackle by number 2,
Singleton.
Singleton, saving tackle.
Man, I don't know if Isaiah lost a step or what, or Singleton's that fast.
Singleton's fast.
Woo.
He's the one that had that touchdown.
I mean, he was touched about 7 yards out, and then he just scampered out, and Najar Singleton just came up there and just grabbed his ankles at the 10-yard, 15?
Singleton with a nice saving tackle. Now the ball's on first and goal on the 9. Singleton just had a 63-yard run. He had about a 45-yard saving tackle there. Kilburn calling signals. Nice cut by Ream. Then he gets stopped to about 3-yard gain.
I guess Cash is up on DuBois 45-0.
Cash 45, DuBois 0 in the 4th quarter.
3rd quarter, I think. Yep, 3rd quarter.
3rd quarter. They got the running.
The 4th.
That means that clock is running now. Get the Mercer rule at Cash. So we'll be at DuBois, and they're not going to be too happy. They'll be 0-2 going into that game. Meadville, who knows?
They'll be 0-3 after we get done.
We'll see what Meadville does here. It's a long way to go in this game. 2nd and 8 coming up the 7-minute mark. Meadville needs to get 6. Lancers try to hold them out. Gilburn calling signals. Got to give it to Manning. Good cut inside. Gets through one tackle and gets stuffed about the 4-yard line. They can't get a first down either. So where are they now? At the 4 or 5? 3rd and goal on the 5.
Yep.
2 downs to get 5 yards. What do you do? What do you do? Do you call that extra point play and see if Kilburn can tuck it in? Do you run an isolation with Manning? Do you run Ream? Do you run
Sweep
Brown? Late guy coming in the huddle, and Joe McLane's going to call a timeout because they had 10 men out there, and the guy was late coming in. So Joe McLane, D coordinator, ran all the way down the field. So they're taking a timeout. We're going to keep it here. 6:23 left in this contest, 21-14. An exciting game here in Armstrong. And again, Armstrong will be bringing you all kind of exciting football. I think next week they might have the Maplewood Cochrane game on Armstrong on a tape delay.
That's usually a good rivalry.
Maplewood's having a good season so far. They were up in their game again tonight, weren't they?
Yep.
Cambridge Springs having a good season. Cathedral Prep is winning big tonight over Erie High School, the Royals. And this game is still up for grabs. With 6:23 left, 21-14, 3rd and 5. Meadville has the ball on the Lancers' 5-yard line.
Cambridge Springs is 40-0 over Segertown. Seneca's up 35-0 over Cochrane.
Wow. Cardinals having a tough go at it right now. Sagertown just trying to put the pieces back together. A lot of young kids in that program.
What they had, in the teens last year, now they have almost 30.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
A lot of freshmen and sophomores. So 3rd and 10. Here we go. 6:23 left in this contest. Kilburn has the Dogs on the 5-yard line of Gerald McLane. Calling signals. Manning again to the 3.
Down to the 1, inside the 1-yard line.
Inside the 1. Good call, Ed. So it's 4th and goal.
I guess Maplewood's up 25-19, I think, over Union City.
Good game there.
We'll take 27-25 now into the 3rd.
All right, Ed, here's the question for you. Quarterback sneak or Manning? You got a long one here.
I got faith in Colin, but they'll probably give it to Manning.
Got to turn and give it to him. They might be pinching inside. Let's see if Lancers could hold him out. They do. Manning's hit at the line,
Touchdown.
falls forward, and no signal yet. Touchdown, Meadville. Manning from 1 yard out.
Oh, he just bull rushed him.
That's Manning's 3rd touchdown tonight.
You get him when Isaiah squares up his shoulders right here through. He just knocked the guy back down on his butt. You can't do anything.
That was a good drive by Meadville after McLane scored, Ed. So 27-14 with 5:44 left in this contest. Meadville going for 1, and they need the personnel to be in there. And they got to take a timeout, and I tell you, that's got to be the coach of the special teams has got to get his team ready too.
Coach Collins meeting with his special teams now. Deshaun Wooford came back in. So that's a good sign for him.
Yeah, he's on the special extra point team. Meadville will kick it. 27-14, 5:44 left in this contest. Again, Meadville will travel to Du Bois. Du Bois will be 0-2 as they will host the Bulldogs. And Gerald McLane looks like could be 0-2, and they will, looks like they go to Erie, the Vet Stadium, to play the New Erie High School.
You can see the crowd back there with the scoreboard.
Ed didn't bring his shirts tonight to hand out.
No, I didn't. Sorry, Mike. Because they wanted me to pay for them myself.
Green's going to kick back the hold. Snap is good. The hold's good. The kick is up and good. So at 5:44 left in the contest, Meadville 28, McLane 14. Bulldog football on was 94.3 FM, 1490 WMGW, and streaming on Ustream. Type in Meadville Sports. We'll be back after 30. And we're back at Bentonville. Don't forget a 94.3, Ed, after the game and after our wrap-up. You Alice Cooper fans will join Alice Cooper in Progress. I know that's one of your favorite singers.
Okay.
5:44 to go, 28-14 Bulldogs. Next Friday night, Meadville Du Bois. Next Saturday afternoon on was Steal the Browns.
I'll probably be at that game.
Ream kicks it down, and nice kick. That's going to go straight towards the end zone. That's a live ball. Finally picked up. Meadville coverage is there, and there they go. Good coverage by the Bulldog. I like this
their
kickoff
lanes
team.
right there. Why would you let the ball bounce that far? I mean, you got to pick it up quick. You can't. I mean, I could tell from here it wasn't going to go into the end zone.
Because you're a 17 or 18-year-old.
Singleton's hurt again.
Yeah, that was
right
the one.
leg.
That was the one. Yeah. There he goes. He's down. We're going to keep it here, as Singleton having problems with his legs. Now Meadville's got to be concerned if they're going to get their lineman back for next week. What do you think it is, Ed?
You know what? After they made that adjustment and put Beck and Grasso in there, they've been doing quite well.
True.
So I think 1 week won't hurt them. You want to get them going for like cash.
Yeah,
you know, get them healthy.
Well, next week's a region game. If
Right.
he can maybe set him against Warren. Meadville team all kneeling down, and that's what they do in high school. I really like that, how they do that. When kids are hurt, both teams take a knee. You know, that's their sportsmanship. Again, next Saturday up at the Hill, Allegheny, 5 o'clock start. They're 1-0. They defeated Teal. If you want to listen to the game on GatorTV.com, Vic Crest and I will have the action. next Friday night. Ed and I will be up at Du Bois. And if you want to know how to make it home real fast from Du Bois, just talk to Ed.
Or follow me.
So a long way to go for the Lancers. The ball's on their own 12 with 5:36 behind, 2 scores, 28-14. I'm sure they're going to be going up top again with Parker, their quarterback, and he's throwing the ball well tonight, Ed. As they come out in the pistol formation, split right and left, slot right and left. That means they're going to be flooding with 4 receivers. And there they go. Parker looking, he's under attack, and he's going to run it. And he gets a gain, but maybe I'll let him do that right now, up by 2, Ed. They'll let you run for 5 or 6 yards, or 8 yards.
You got about 8.
Keep that clock moving.
Hey, why don't they have M's on their helmets anymore?
They haven't come in.
Oh, they haven't come in.
No. Parker, quick. Oh, nice defensive play.
Sean Wolford. Real good. That could have been close because it looked like he kind of had his arm on the back of
the bar.
If you see right here, it looked like he had his arm on the receiver. Yeah, he got lucky because he kind of turned him. Yeah, it was a good play. Sometimes it gets called, sometimes it don't.
5:10 to go, 3rd and 1. Ball on their own 21-yard line for McLane. They have 2 timeouts left, and so does Meadville. Parker calling things back to pass, looking down the middle, wide open as their tight end. Oh!
Play.
Oh, boy.
Is that Julius? Julius Ream with that play.
He had some
He timed that
speed.
just perfect.
Some makeup speed, Ed.
Yes, he was. I mean, you can see that seam route was wide open. And
I think if you let him know, it's a touchdown. He didn't lead
there.
him.
He was just a little underthrown.
Right.
Just, oh, nice stretch by
So
Julius.
4th and 1. They're going to go. 5:04 left.
Oh, you got to go.
4th and 1. I got to run it here, I would imagine. Yep.
No, they didn't get it.
I don't know.
They didn't get it.
I don't know. Let's see what they do here.
I can't see from that side.
I don't think they got it, but
Meadville got the ball.
no call by the official yet. There's a scrum as soon as the ball was hiked.
No, they're short.
Referees are conversing here. The referees are saying, where do we want to put this? And the Meadville Bulldogs defense twice in the second half, Ed, have stopped McLane in short yardage situations. 28-14, 4:40 to go. So it looks like the Meadville Bulldogs will even their record at 1-1 on the season, and they will go to Du Bois next week. We'll have all the action on 94.3 FM, 1490 WMGW AM, and of course, download the Ustream app. Type in Meadville Sports. If you can't get to Du Bois, we'll be on the air at 6:30 next Friday. I want to thank Missy back in the studio. Does all the dials for us, Ed. She does a great job.
Thank you,
Armstrong
Missy.
for being here tonight. Kevin Tompany, Jeff Corey, and Jack. There's a sweep to the right. Nice run by Ream. I tell you what I like about Ream. He's protecting the ball now. He knows the only way McLane can come back, we turn it over.
8-yard game.
Yeah, but I mean, you protect the points now. Your opponents also the clock with 4:20 and the clock moving.
Second down and 2 at the General McLane's 19. Or
No,
13,
I think it's 13.
My fault.
Ed used to have good eyes. He's getting old.
I got to look at you, Mike. No.
That's true. That's a good point. I have a great face for radio. Kilburn calling signals. Give it to man. He got the first down.
Nice 4-yard
Say he's
game.
got to have at least 100 and something yards rushing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He had 100 something last week. 3:56 to go on the clock running. Meadville now 1st and goal at the 9. 28-14. Kilburn now on the center. Got Manning right behind him. Going to give it to nice cut inside by Brown, or is that Deshaun Wolford?
Deshaun Wolford.
He's back.
Yep.
Deshaun Wolford, tackled by Bailey Smith.
Nice cut in the hole by Deshaun.
He's
Sure, his
still
pitcher
watching a little. He's walking a little gingerly.
Sure, his pitcher hanging down. He's got the afro look from the 90s, Deshaun.
No, that's Keyshawn Arnold.
Oh, that's Keyshawn Arnold. That's right.
Yeah, he's had that for a year.
Yeah, looks good.
It makes him look like he's 6'2" instead of 5'11".
3 minutes, the clock running. Meadville 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Manning inside, rumbles, bumbles near the end zone, and let's see. Touchdown Manning from 4 yards out. His longest touchdown run of the evening. That's his 4th touchdown. 1, 2, 3, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 touchdowns by Manning.
Well,
gonna get a few stickers on his helmet.
Du Bois finally scored. Grove City 42, Warren 2.
Warren got 2, huh?
Yeah, Grove City's up on him by 40 points.
Grove City is a team this year.
Cash 45, Du Bois 14.
Oh, Du Bois got 14 now.
Well, they probably put in some of the younger kids.
So here we go with the extra point. Meadville trying to get another point.
Wow, that was a good kick.
That's number 3 kick. Is that Ream?
Yep.
Who is the holder that time? And it is a question, Ed. Let's see, is that Landon Beck? No. Yeah, Landon Beck's the holder. Okay. 35-14 Bulldogs. We're going to keep it here with 2:49 left.
That was a good kick by Julius.
Again, next week the Bulldogs will be on the road. They will travel to Du Bois, who will be 0-2. Meadville will be 1-1, first region game for both teams. And Gerald McLean will be at the Vet to play Erie High School. They'll be 1-1. McLean will be 0-2.
She must have heard you. She don't need any. Oh, good response, Missy. Way to get back quick. Before I could even text it.
She has ESPN.
ESP.
No, ESPN. I have ESPN too. You don't have it?
I don't watch anymore that Chris Bourbon's not there.
Julius, back. Julius Ream to kick off for the Bulldogs. 2:49 left, 35-14 Meadville. Ream booms the ball down the middle of the field. Good kick. Inside, nice run, nice move. Here we go. Missed tackle and finally brought down after about a 45-yard run by Tippanino. Who tackled him?
Chandler Edwards.
Chandler Edwards with a saving tackle on Timpano. Parker at quarterback. They have a split left, slot left. And they're going to run it a sweep to the right. Nice tackle inside by the Meadville Bulldog, and that run there was by Timpano again. Who made the tackle there?
Will Paskowski.
Patch. 2:25 left in this contest. 35-14 Meadville.
I like those neck rolls they wear.
McLean going out, huddle. Parker back to pass, looking left, got a flat pass. Nice tackle right. No, he missed the tackle.
Oh, Max Brown.
Max Brown and Banner Renown didn't make the tackle.
Get him around his hips.
Max had him, but
yeah,
didn't make the tackle.
His momentum carried him backwards. So
2 minutes to go, clock still running. Be 3rd and about 3. Ball on the 28-yard line of Meadville. Parker calling signals. He's going to take it himself up the middle and gets the first down, I believe. Clock stops on the first down. Ian McCauley and Will Patchkowski on the stop. As you probably can hear in the background, the voice of Dave Kennedy, who has been doing that for many, many years. Ed.
A long time.
Long time. 1:39 the clock running. Meadville's going to win this game. Going to win their home opener. Parker back to pass, looking long. Oh, that's a push off on the offensive receiver. Nothing called.
Yeah, there was a good turnout tonight for tonight.
Very good turnout.
Yep. Wow, real. Look at that down there, Mike. See, the right side isn't
trying to figure out who these spies are next door in our booth. Huh?
Stats for GM.
Oh, okay. Stats for GM. I thought it was another team.
Hey, Mike, you look to the right, not so much. Everybody likes that concession stand down there.
Yeah. 1:31 to go. 2nd and 10 for the Lancers. Ball on Meadville's 26-yard line. I'm sure Parker will be looking to throw. Parker looks over the defense. He's got a split right, slot right. Looking to his right. And he's got nobody wide open.
Oh.
Referee said, I'm letting him play.
Yeah, because that could have easily been a pass interference. He was there way before the ball.
Yep. Third down.
Lucky for us. I can't see who it was, but when he... Yeah, he was there way before the ball.
Real early, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Real early. 35-14 Meadville over the Lancers. 1:23 left in this contest. It's been a good ball game. Lancers made it 21-14, and Meadville got 2 touchdowns to put the game away. Parker calling signals. Inside handoff. They got the corner turned by Timpano. Boy, that kid can fly.
Fast.
He is a what a bug.
He turned that corner pretty good.
1:14 left. Lancers scored. I'm going to onside kick it, obviously. 1:10 in the clock running. Barker calling signals. Got motion to the left and jet sweep this way. Good defense right there.
Isaac Whistler on that one.
Yeah, Isaac Whistler made a great stop. 59 seconds, the clock's running. And that was Singleton again. He comes up a little gingerly.
Singleton, tackled by Miles Marlin.
43 seconds to go, the clock running. McLane has 2 timeouts, but I don't think they really want to use them right now. Parker calling signals. To get tomorrow night, the 2 Meadville's JV travels to Edinburgh to play the Lancers. Nice defense, but he let him get away, and there's going to be a touchdown. Missed tackle there for Meadville.
Was that Julius Ream on that?
23.
Sure.
Who's 23? I don't even know we had a 20. Maybe it was 3.
27, Max Brown. And then Jonte missed him.
Okay. So, touchdown for the Lancers right there. Who made that touchdown for them? I missed that.
Oh, shoot. I was looking at our tackles. I'm sorry, Mike.
Dillon with the extra point. Down is up, and it is good. 20 seconds left. We're going to keep it here. Meadville 35, Joe McLane 21.
35-21 Meadville over General McLane with 20 seconds left.
That was who else, Ed, but Singleton got that last touchdown.
Okay.
He's had a good game for General McLane.
He better start drinking more fluids or drinking pickle juice because he's cramping up.
Yes, he is. He got that pass.
I see a lot of players, some places, they'll eat a lot of pickles. They'll keep them on the sideline.
Yeah. I do that before I go golfing, you know. I don't cramp up. Eat about 5 or 6 pickles at home.
Your arms must cramp up because you keep slicing into the woods.
No, what happens is... Okay, 20 seconds to go. 35-21 Bulldogs.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard
onside kick,
time.
Ed. Onside kick. People got their hands team ready. There's the onside kick. That's Landon Beck. Nice job. Ball's on it on their own 49. So, the Meadville Bulldogs now will probably just take a knee, I would imagine, Ed. Take a knee in victory formation.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
Because you know that they're not going to call a timeout.
No.
Lancers. Yep.
Yep, victory formation. Beck's going to take a knee, and it's going to be all over.
Colin Kilburn.
Kilburn. And there it is. And there's your final score. The Meadville Bulldogs win their first game of the year to go to 1-1. They defeat the Joe McLane Lancers to go to 0-2, 35-21. For you people on the TV side, we want to thank Kevin Toppany, Jeff Corey, and Jake for all their fine work down there. And we'll see you next time on Armstrong. The final score, Meadville 35, Joe McLane 21. Have a good night, everybody. On the radio side, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, come back and wrap this